Four more officials are being charged over the Flint, Michigan water crisis. Two former state emergency managers and two former Flint city executives are now facing felony charges. Prosecutors say they failed to protect residents from health hazards caused by contaminated drinking water. Michigan's Attorney General explained in a press conference why he's continuing to bring new charges.
All too prevalent and very evident during the course of this investigation has been a fixation on finances and balance sheets. This fixation has cost lives. This fixation came at the expense of protecting the health and safety of Flint. It's all about numbers over people, money over health. And people ask me about Flint and the water and the justice system all the time. My answer to them is just what I'm saying here today. 12 people have died from Legionnaire's disease. 12 people. That cannot be swept under the rug.
13 people in total have now been charged. Lead levels in the Flint water have come down significantly since the contamination in 2014, but residents are still being advised not to use tap water without a filter. Joining us now with more is Samaya Hernandez, a reporter for our Flint station, WNEM. Samaya, what role did these four officials being charged play in the Flint water crisis?
Sure. Well, we have two former emergency managers being charged. Now, these are governor's appointees, and they're being accused of participating in a process to obtain emergency bond funds. Now, they used this money to build a water pipeline, but that's actually not an emergency. And the Attorney General's office says that they also pushed to discourage the use of using water coming from Detroit, and they moved forward with the use of using water from Flint, knowing that that water was contaminated and knowing that that water treatment plant was unsafe for use. Now, the two city officials are being accused of working with them to do that.
So, Samaya,
and that's the
I'm sorry.
That's the public works director and the utility director that are being charged.
So is this the end of the probe, or are there more charges to come?
It is far from the end. Now, the Attorney General said that this is going to keep going up. He didn't specify what he meant by up, but it could be inferred that he could mean the governor's office or he could mean the treasurer's office. He talked a lot about budget sheets.
We see the charges racking up, but how far away is Flint from actually having clean, drinkable water?
Now, that's a bit unclear. We know that Congress just passed a huge aid. Flint got $170 million. Now, that's going to be used to replace lead-tainted service lines. But that's going to take a lot of construction and a lot of work. Now, the mayor's office has already replaced about 625 pipes going to, 625 homes. But there are about 30,000 homes where pipes need to be replaced.
I mean, you just have to think of the residents there and how difficult this has been for them. What is the mood like among locals in Flint right now?
Extremely, extremely frustrated, and especially those with small children who have been injured by this. And imagine you're in bitter cold temperatures. It's single-digit temperatures at night, and folks still have to go out and get cases and cases of bottled water, and some are using that to bathe as well. It's very challenging, and especially in the winter. So residents here have been extremely frustrated, and they want all of the officials in charge at the time to be held accountable.
All right. Samaya Hernandez, a reporter for WNEM in Flint. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.